You have the right to remain entertained or educated. Or something. Crime is present everywhere, with places more so than others, but what causes it? Why is it that people break the law, and where does it happen the most? Well, in this Facts in 5, I'm going to explain everything that you need to know about crime in 5 minutes or less. Every year, nearly 1.2 million violent crimes are committed in the United States alone. Scarier still, 1 out of every 5 people is a victim of a crime. And although every nation deals with crime, there is one that has a surprisingly high one. In fact, the highest in the world, but we'll get to that. So get ready, because this is Facts in 5, all about crime. So what is a crime? A crime is any unlawful act that is harmful to a person, animal, community, government body, or to even nature itself. Every crime comes with a different punishment when committed, and obviously some are much more severe than others. And while crime should always be taken seriously, some acts that are considered criminal are just plain ridiculous. For instance, in Italy, it's illegal to tell a man that he has no balls. In Britain, it's absolutely illegal to handle a salmon under suspicious circumstances. And in the great state of Florida, it's against the law to fart in a public place if it's after 6 p.m. on a Thursday. I'm guessing that last one's a crime against nature. Am I right? Who tends to commit the most crimes? Even though the research that has been done involving criminal profiling is insurmountable, there's no surefire way to determine who will commit a crime and who wouldn't. That said, the papers and data have revealed some surprising facts, not only about criminals, but those who have to deal with them. Disadvantaged youth tend to engage in riskier criminal behavior, and the number of males incarcerated outnumbers the number of females 21 to 1. Furthermore, the majority of offenders act out young, committing crimes before the age of 30. When it comes to those individuals in charge of determining how long someone stays behind bars, it's been found that how attractive the defendant is will directly affect their sentencing. The studies showed unattractive criminals received sentences that were on average 50% longer. So where does crime occur? Well, no matter how peaceful the country is, unfortunately, every single one of them has some level of crime. In fact, if you're looking for criminals, look no farther than the Vatican. I'll explain. With an average of 1.5 crimes per citizen, Vatican City holds the record for the highest crime rate in the world. Venezuela, while being one of the overall happiest countries on earth, has one of the highest murder rates. Maybe because everybody lets it out. 2/3 of all executions on the planet take place in China, and the good old United States of America holds the record for the most prison inmates, holding just under 1/4 of the total number of inmates in the entire world. Currently, over 2 million people are in jail in the United States. So when can the justice system fail? If you do the crime, you better be prepared to do the time. But believe it or not, unfortunately, there are some people doing someone else's time. In the United States, DNA profiling, developed in 1985, was used to exonerate 333 falsely accused inmates between 1989 and 2015, most of whom were compensated for their incarcerations. Sadly though, only 163 of the real perpetrators of those crimes have actually been apprehended. And sadder still is the fact that an estimated 340 inmates could have been exonerated using DNA evidence but were executed between 1973 and 1989. So why is crime so bad? This one might seem like an obvious question, but maybe not. Whenever someone commits an act that goes against one of us, it's an incredibly uncomfortable experience. And with crime rates as high as they are, odds are that you've met dozens of criminals in your life, but likely didn't even know it. Believe it or not, organized crime is the 3rd largest business in the entire world, only topped by foreign exchange and oil. Plus, according to police, over 1 million US citizens are members of criminal gangs and commit nearly 80% of all the crimes in the entire country. Not only is crime itself terrifying, but prevention techniques can strike almost as much fear. For example, the taser was created to help control violent people without using extreme measures, but still, between 2001 and 2016, 245 people have died after being shocked with the device. Crime is all around us and it can be scary, but hey, that's what laws are for, to help prevent people from stealing, killing, and skydiving on a Sunday afternoon if you're a divorced woman in Florida. Yeah, that's a law. And that's all for this video, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can catch my next video, and I will see you next time. I love your faces. Bye.